Hey guys, Anthony here. It is Tuesday, November 23rd, 2021. Yesterday I received my new Firebox Scout Stove that I went onto part of the Kickstarter campaign several months ago, and I just received it yesterday. So I'm excited to put it through its paces this week. So tonight I thought I would just come out and show you this stove. I'll give you a quick overview. It'll burn multiple fuels. So tonight we're going to use alcohol with a Trangia style burner. But you could put wood in this, wood pellets, charcoal, Esbit type tablet onto this tray here, and then set the tray in. You have these pegs that go in. There's a series of holes here, A, B, C, D, E, down. You could regulate the height. There's two removable, a cover and a bottom. So the base, you could set it up high if you wanted to. And if you wanted to use the burn chamber from the bottom to put wood in on an angle, you could do that. In this case, I'm just going to put it into the holder here and put the Trangia stove in with some alcohol. So this has a flange around it here that if you put the two pegs in here, here's the pegs, they came with it, and then that should sit in there like that. And then you have your cross braces, or in this case I could use them straight, and then set my canteen cup on that and heat up some water for some tea. So let's put some alcohol in the stove. So here's about an ounce of alcohol. We'll put that in the stove. We will light it, and let me set these in a little first. Get them semi set up. They have these little, right here, it lines up with the lip around the stove. I'll show a better video when I do a more of an overview of the stove. Tonight's kind of like a first look and just show you what it can do. And then I'll put my water in here, and that'll be setting just like that. And so that's a really cool feature of this stove. So let's light this alcohol and see how it works. Okay, that's lit. I think you could see that. Yeah, I waited till nighttime so you could see a little bit better how the fuel is burning. But we'll let that regulate a little bit. We'll get our water from our Nalgene canteen for the tea poured in here. Okay, you saw that just kind of bloomed, and now the flame is coming through the holes of the stove. I don't know if you can see that in the video. I think you can. And so these are set, and I'll place the canteen cup on this way so you guys can see that. And right now we're heating up some water. We got a really nice base. It's a square base. I'll put links in the description box so you guys can see the dimensions and all that. But this is a great piece of kit for a bug out vehicle, for a backpack even, a bug out bag, because it's able to do so much. You could have Esbit with you, you could have some alcohol with you, you could have trioxane with you, you could use regular wood that you find in the field, you could bring charcoal briquettes, wood pellets, have some wood pellets packed away in some baggies and use those for fuel. And you could see how it's set perfectly right there on those two cross braces. It's very solid. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to tip over. It'll hold a bigger pot. It'll hold something like here's the other piece right here. And then I came with part of the Kickstarter campaign Came with the Esbit tray, which I know these were not with the original ones, but I got this as part of the Kickstarter campaign. And then it came with two fuel pucks that I haven't used yet, but you could use these as well to cook with, part or whole, depending on what you're cooking and how long you want to burn it. But light tonight's provided by my Goal Zero. That's a flashlight, a lantern, a signal. Has red light. It's USB rechargeable. You could solar charge it. Has a solar panel built into it, or you could hand crank it. So that torch there is a very, very versatile piece of kit to have on you. It recharges quickly from a USB, and it's very good piece of gear to have in an outage, power outage. I just can't see too good at the top here how that's boiling. Use my light here and see. Excuse me. Okay, we're already getting bubbles in the water. Some tea. Going down to, I think, in the mid-30s tonight here in Charlotte, North Carolina area. Today was nice. It was sunny, a little nippy. Definitely a little nippy out today. It was in the 50s, low 50s, but sunny. And tonight it's definitely getting cold. Temperatures dropping. I got my Filson flannel on that's keeping me warm with a hat. But yeah, so this stove is not a Trangia. It's like a copy. It's called Outad. Get them on Amazon. I think it was like 12 bucks, 15 bucks. It works great. I've had it for several years. As you can see, it's working similar to what a Trangia would be doing. And my tea is ready. I'm going to put the tea bag in now. Let that soak in a little bit. Take my cup off, and there you can see the fuel burning. So these pegs are set on the B setting. A, B, C, D, and E you have here, depending on what you're doing and where you want to set your. You could burn the those cans of fuel, those emergency cans of fuel that you get. So that would be set down a little bit lower because those cans are higher. So that's why you have the different gradients here. Then you have the holes inner and outer. You got the burn air holes around the top. But tomorrow I want to put some wood in here and do like a burn test on it, a regular burn test. But I thought I'd come out tonight and make some tea, and you guys could see that. Ah, perfect. I don't like to bring my tea water to like a rolling boil. I like it a little less hot for tea. But excellent. So that's the introduction video on the Firebox Scout Stove tonight, guys. Thanks for joining me. Any questions or comments? I know I posted some pictures on Instagram tonight. And so we'll be experimenting with this during the week, during this Thanksgiving week. I'll be doing more videos with it. And then I'm going to figure out, I think I'm going to configure this stove and some kit that I have with my rad bike. So I have like a bug out bicycle with a kit already on board, or that I could take with me. If I had to stay out longer overnight with the bike, I can have a kit in the field and be able to cook, have shelter, eat, boil water with the bicycle. So I'll be doing some videos incorporating that as well. Thanks for joining me, guys. Take care and stay ready. Anthony signing off.